Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is Aryan, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can use Adobe's brand new podcast AI to fix any bad audio clips. I've got my computer up here, and you essentially go to podcast.adobe.com and that will bring you to this web page here. And if you have a Creative Cloud subscription, this is where you can log in and it will give you access to the premium features of this service. But you don't need to have a subscription at all to use this. There are some limitations for the free version, but essentially you can get your foot in the door for absolutely free. With the free version, it will essentially only accept WAV files or MP3s. You can't just upload your video clip, so you just have to go into your editing software of choice and render out just a WAV file or MP3 of whatever you're trying to fix the audio of. And there's also a limitation of the length of the file. It can be a maximum of 30 minutes, so make sure it's under that. If you have something longer than that, you'll have to split it up into multiple files. Like the name suggests, this service is technically meant for podcasts. So what the AI is trying to do is emulate the sound of like a condenser microphone right up in your face, and like you're in a sound booth. But I personally like to use it for wedding films. Like in my highlights film, if somebody's speaking and the audio quality isn't top notch, then I'll just bring it in here and it will clean up the audio for me and I'm good to go. So for me personally, I don't even need the subscription service itself. Without the subscription, the free version is totally fine. You just bring in a WAV file and it fixes it up really quickly. You can download it, and I'm doing a maximum of like 30-second or 2-minute long clips at the most. So honestly, it works just fine. The second biggest drawback of the free version is being able to adjust the strength of the effect. With the free version, essentially you give it a clip, it'll clean it up, and that's it. You can't really fine tune anything. You get what you get. But with the paid version, there's a big slider which you can use and really dial in how much or how strong you want the effect to be, which can come in handy. But honestly, you can do a little bit of that mixing in your editing software as well. Just mix it with the original clip a little bit to, if it's sounding too AI, too fake, then you can just mix it with the original clip, and I think that works fine. To be honest, I sometimes don't even bother logging in. I think the limitations, it's not the end of the world. Again, if you have a podcast where the clips are super long, then obviously the 30-minute long thing can be a bit of a drawback. But for how I use the service, I honestly don't feel the need to have the premium subscription, but I just have a Creative Cloud subscription, and this is what the web page will look like if you have that. So again, you can just click here, you have premium access, and these are all of the extra features you get. And let's do a little test here. I already have a WAV file exported. We'll bring that in. This is just from a wedding I shot a couple months ago, and the audio isn't bad at all. It's just a little echoey, and we're trying to see if the AI can fix that for us. There we go, it's all done there. And this is a 24-second long clip, and it took about 30 to 40 seconds to upload and analyze, and I have a finished product here. And I'm quickly gonna turn off the enhance, and we'll just listen to the raw file before we go into it.
You face these people, but now I want you to face each other and forget about them for just a moment and allow yourself to get lost in the picture you have of your future together. All your hopes and dreams for each other, individually and as a team, a partnership.
There we go. So again, the audio, like I said, isn't too bad. Now let's listen to it again with the audio enhance on. And the strength is set to 90% at default, and this is the strength you'll get with the free version as well. You won't be able to change it, but with the premium access you can move this around. But let's just see what it sounds at default here.
You face these people, but now I want you to face each other and forget about them for just a moment and allow yourself to get lost in the picture you have of your future together.
Now I personally think it can come off a little strong, so let's set this to like a good 65%.
All your hopes and dreams for each other, individually and as a team, a partnership, what you have been and what you will continue to be. You are lucky to have the circle of family and friends that surround you, but you are also truly lucky to have found each other.
I would say that's pretty good. Again, it's just adding a little bit of like extra sauce at the end of everything. So I personally think if you just run your audio clips through this and see, if they sound any better, it's a great idea. And of course, if you just go to the main website, you'll see a sample here as well. I know these are ideal conditions, but let's have a listen to that as well.
I'm in a conference room with the window open, and it's pretty echoey in here too. Not the best place to record audio. Yet with enhanced speech, all of the background noise and echo is gone. as if I recorded this in a professional studio.
As you can tell, that's a pretty incredible tool. And personally, I use this all the time, and I basically run all of my audio clips through this for my wedding videos. And I think they sound amazing. It just kind of gets rid of any imperfections, any echo. If there's any chance I messed up anywhere, this will take care of that for me. So again, for the most part, I feel like the audio I record doesn't need it. But in case, somebody was loud in the background, or you just want to run it through this for any reason, this is going to do a pretty good job, and I think it sounds pretty good. Sometimes it could come off a bit too intense, but if you have the premium subscription, you can just adjust that. And if you just download the 90% file from the free version, you can do a little bit of mixing with the original in your editing software as well. Honestly, not too hard to do. If you guys have a Creative Cloud subscription, I definitely recommend you guys give this a shot and let me know your results. If you like it, if you hate it, what do you think about it? For now, I think it's a bit cumbersome to export stuff and, bring it into here to fix up the audio, but I feel like this is a sign of things to come. Soon enough, this is just going to be integrated inside of Premiere, and I'm super excited about that. It's only a matter of time when that happens. Same thing happened with the remix tool, if you guys know. That was a feature first introduced in Audition, where you could change the length of the song and it would perfectly cut it together, splice it, and you wouldn't be able to tell that it was remixed. But now you can just do that inside of Premiere with one slider. So whenever something like this comes out, I get super excited because it's only a matter of time when it's just integrated inside of Premiere and there's one button you click and everything's fixed up for you. So yeah, that's super exciting. And that's all for me today. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time.